What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is a video of an event that had happened last year that I haven't really told you guys about, haven't really covered it in any of my videos really. If you did watch my Instagram story back in November last year, you may have seen this, but I figured I'd share it with you guys today and kind of run through you guys what happened to the trailer and the events that led up to that, and pretty much the solution that I have come to. Now, this is my friend Mark. He runs the Mooch Life YouTube channel, so if you guys want to check that out, definitely, I'll have a link below with him in the description and at the end of the video for one of his videos. But Mark was there with me when we were driving the truck and trailer. We were on our way back from Cletus and Cars down at Bradenton, and we were in, where were we, Virginia, I think it was?
Yep.
We were somewhere in Virginia, I think it was Richmond, yes. Richmond, Virginia. So we had just pulled over and got gas, filled up the truck. We were leaving, it was about midnight, it was raining. It was dark. We came to an intersection and we wanted to turn around. We wanted to turn down the street, find a parking lot or something to turn around in because we had to get back on the highway and go north. So we come to a intersection, and this intersection, I'll reference it for you guys here in the video. I took a screenshot off of Google Maps and you can see kind of what I'm talking about here, but it's a two-lane turn. What I mean by that is there's two lanes that both turn left. Now, I pulled up to the stoplight first with the truck and the trailer. I was on the left side. So I pulled up, stopped at the light. About, what would you say, 10 seconds later, if that, yeah. A big rig 18-wheeler pulled up right next to me on the right side, also turning left. Now, a quick note here to mention is, beside us on the left was a median. The road I should say we were turning into also has a median that splits up the left and right lanes. Those of you guys that have ever driven a trailer or have ever towed anything long, even a short trailer, it doesn't matter, you know that you kind of have to take turns wider. And if you don't take it wider, you will end up clipping the rear of your trailer. Either the trailer tires you would hit, or you may even, if it's a guardrail, you're probably going to even scrape the side of your trailer, because if you notice on the back of big rigs, it'll say caution wide turn, because they have to make wide turns to make like a left-hand turn or even a right-hand turn onto a road. So with a median being in the middle of the road and splitting both sides of the road, I was closest to that median, so what I did was I started to inch out. As soon as the light turned green, I went out first. He was still at the light, and I started to inch out, and I'm looking, trying to make sure my trailer tires are going to clear the median on the left side, and I start making my turn, and at that very moment, I looked in front of me, and the 18-wheeler had somehow gotten in front of me. He was behind me, and he sped up in front of me and cut me off and turned literally into the front of my truck. I slammed on the brakes. I actually thought the front of my truck hit his truck, the side of his truck, but what happened is his trailer jackknifed my trailer. He turned right into me and cut me off and basically hit the entire passenger side of my trailer. He hit the rear, and basically I was locked. That's what I felt. I felt the entire truck and trailer stop in his tracks, and yeah. I thought I had hit him, right. And you thought I hit him too. We were like, what the heck, what did he come from? And we're like, what is he doing? Why is he in my lane? So I stepped on the gas and I wasn't going anywhere. I was stuck there. We were like literally jackknifed. He pretty much had my trailer like this. If this is my trailer, this is his trailer, right into me. So the back of my trailer hit his, and then what happened was he broke free and ripped this section off. If you can see, if you come up close here, you can see right here where he just ripped that. And this is the frame inside here. This is just the outside, this black aluminum paneling here. But this silver stuff is the actual frame of the trailer. You can see right here, scraped there. Up there, he tore just a little bit of like the outside part there. There's nothing on the back of the trailer, which is okay. So the door, everything functions okay. Nothing happened to that. But if we come down the side here, right here is where his tires actually came and rubbed on the side of the aluminum piece right there. So that's where this trailer tire was. And if we come all the way up here, there's a scratch right here. He hit the front too somehow. I think it hit the front first and then it hit the rear, I'm not sure. But somehow he clipped both parts and bent this whole piece here, put a scrape down the side of the trailer here, and actually hit the door here as well as here. I think that's pretty much it. The extent of the damage, I mean, the really bad part of it is way back here, obviously. At that point, you know, like I said before, we just wanted to get home. I was just so irate that I didn't even say anything. Right. I was like so mad that I was calm. It was weird. Now Lauren, on the other hand, she was screaming because Lauren was driving the twin turbo car behind me, so she saw all of it. She literally was sat in the driver's seat of that car, and she's like, she saw it happen before it actually happened. She's like, what the heck is this guy doing? Like, what is going on here? Just turned right into me. She comes around the corner. She's yelling at him. She's, oh my God, she was going, I thought I was going to have to protect her because this guy was going to get so mad at her yelling he was going to go after her. So
I think her words were beep, 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 beep,
yeah.
Beep.
He was like, what the beep are you doing? You're beeping up his beep, 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 beep. That's pretty much what it was, yeah. I'd say it, but YouTube would demonetize me if I'd say everything that she said to this guy. So we're not going to go there, but we pull over, obviously, and I called 911 just because I wanted a cop there to just it's good to do. So I had 2 cops there. They both showed up. Now this guy gets out of the truck, and you know, I'm not one to profile people, and I'm not one to, you know, judge people, but this guy came out of the truck and he could barely speak English. He didn't know what was going on. He was like, I know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I was like, dude, I know exactly what happened. You hit my trailer. Like, it's right there. You got a 24-foot long trailer with lights front and back, side down, reflectors, and you turned right into it. Like, I know exactly what happened. And of course, Lauren's screaming still at this point. So I got his info. He was obviously working for a company. It wasn't his personal truck. We just exchanged information, and that was about that. And then we kind of just went along our way. Like I said, the damage wasn't so bad that like it's making the trailer leak or the trailer's like not drivable. Like, it's completely drivable. And obviously I've been driving it this whole time. And that's another thing I wanted to get to too, is like when I went to my insurance company about it, I fought so hard to have him and his insurance company pay 100%, take 100% fault into the accident, because it is 100% his fault. When you have an 18-wheeler, you make a wide turn. You don't cut off the turn, especially if you got somebody beside you like this with another big trailer. Usually if 2 trucks are beside each other, one of them will let each other go. And at that point, I was the first one that left, and he just tried to come around me and turned right into me. So, you know, he went into my lane. I tried to tell this lady, but, you know, when you talk to insurance companies about an accident with your vehicle, the opposing insurance company for the other party, they're going to try extremely hard to protect them, to the point where any little thing you say, if you say, well, maybe, or, well, yeah, I guess it was kind of hard to see, instant, like 50%, 50-50 fault. So she tried everything she could. She was like, well, what were the weather conditions like? Well, was it dark? Well, I see here this Google Maps view. You can't really see the lines, the defining lines for the lanes, so it's kind of hard to see. And I'm just like, nope, it was easy. Nope. I was dead to the point. Like, this is how it was, no matter what. But in the end, it was still, they did 50-50, so, you know, my insurance company had to pay for half of it, his insurance company had to pay for half of it. It sucks, you know, things like this happen, but the good thing is, this is what a trailer is for. This is what an enclosed trailer, I should say, is for, because if this would have been an open bed trailer, the back end of my car, the side of my car could have got damaged. You never know. That's why you get an enclosed trailer, because it protects not only from the weather, the environment, and the road dirt, grime, stones, all that stuff, but it protects against potential crashes like this, or wrecks, or accidents. You know, it did its job. Looks like crap right now, obviously, but at least it did its job, and I'm happy about that. I didn't tell you guys this for a while. I don't know, you may have seen it in the video. If you saw me opening up my trailer, you're probably like, what is that? Wow, he's a horrible driver. No, this is not me at all. This is me making a left-hand turn like a normal human being behind the wheel. There's a solution to this, which is good. And no, it's not just replacing everything and just going back on the road. I ended up finding a dash cam for the truck, because if I'd have had a dash cam for this whole incident, 100% they would have been at fault, and there would have been proof of it. Unfortunately, there wasn't any proof. There was no video recording. There was nothing during this accident. So it was a he said, she said thing. I found a dash cam. I went with this one because it has one of the best quality images out there that you can get. I'm going to show you real quick what it is. I already have it hooked up in my truck and ready to go. Let me actually get the box first.
Take over the vlog quick.
Okay. Now that Mr. Talking McTalkers is done talking, let me explain to you more about what really happened.
What really happened?
We had a shit ton of beer in the car. We were both hammered drunk, and we bribed the truck driver. He spoke perfect English, by the way.
We're taking over the vlog quick.
You'll see it. You have to review the footage.
What did you say?
I was like, all right, now Nick's in the house. Let me tell you what really happened. We had a shit ton of beer in the car. We were hammered drunk, and it was our fault.
Yeah, and
we bribed the driver.
He's like the driver spoke perfect English.
Driver spoke perfect English. We bribed him so he wouldn't turn us in. You know, we're just licking our wounds here.
I feel like I should put that in just because it's going to be funny. So I went with the Nextbase Dash Cam. It's the 422 GW, as you can see there. It records in 1440 pixels at 30 frames a second or 1080p at 60 frames a second, which is insane because I'm recording that same quality image off of my camera, my vlogging camera right now. It's 1080p, 60 frames a second. And it also has an optional plug on the side of the camera that you can plug in a rear view camera so you can see what happens behind if you got any rear collisions or anything like that. And obviously it mounts to as a suction cup or whatever you can stick on your windshield or your dash, and then you can have a 12-volt source to your cigarette lighter, or you can hardwire it to your fuse box, which is what I've done, because what happens is when you turn your truck or your car or your SUV on, it'll automatically turn on the dash cam and start recording. As soon as you turn it off, it'll automatically turn off the dash cam and stop recording. So we're gonna go in here. I'm gonna show you guys how I have it set up here in the truck. Another thing I forgot to mention with this thing is it actually has Amazon Alexa built on it, which is really cool. That was another selling point for me. So you can ask Alexa like how the traffic is, and your dash cam will talk to you, which is pretty wild. It also has emergency calling, so you can immediately contact emergency services if you need to. So I will show you here real quick. So if you see right there, it is mounted right under my rear view mirror, and I have the suction cup mount with the wire, the power cable going through here. I hit it right under the headliner all the way to the A-pillar here, under that, down through here, and there's the blue LED, the indicator light that comes on when I start the truck, so it knows it has power. And then I basically just tapped it here into my fuse box, and it works great. I'm gonna actually show you guys here real quick some footage driving in the daytime and the nighttime. Alrighty, so here's the cool part now. I'm gonna be giving this camera away as well as a 32 gig memory card to go with it, but I'm gonna be doing it on my Instagram. So you have to go to my Instagram to get into this giveaway. You can't do it through YouTube, you gotta go to Instagram. So I'll have my Instagram below, right here. Go to my Instagram page, go to the post that I have about the Nextbase Dash Cam, and you'll see how to enter to win. Basically, it's real simple. All you have to do is follow Nextbase on Instagram and leave a comment on my photo, and that will get you entered into this giveaway, and I will choose a winner at the date posted on the Instagram post. So if you don't have an Instagram, just make one real quick. It's not that hard, and enter it, and maybe you can win one of these. This is, like I said again, the 422 GW dash cam from Nextbase. It's a great dash cam. I highly recommend it. It's got Wi-Fi on it. It's got Alexa. It's made for the iPhone and Android, so Apple, Android users, whatever, it's all compatible with this thing. So as far as the trailer goes, am I gonna fix it? I don't know. It's one of those things where, like, should I go and fix it, and then my luck, somebody else would hit me, and I'm like, oh, now I gotta fix it again. It's not that bad. It's only cosmetic damage. It might be bad in the rear, but like, the trailer still drives fine. It doesn't leak. It does its job. It's a shitty situation, but when you have things like this to protect yourself, basically, and have recording of any type accident, stuff happens. Just stay safe out there, everybody. In my other car, actually, my 2017 ZL1, I actually have the PDR, which is the performance data recorder, and you can have that record anytime too. So I use that actually as a dash cam, and it's built into the car, which is great. So that about does it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you go hit up Mooch Life channel.
Mooch Life, baby.
That's right.
I do things like him, but I'm not as good at it.
Shut up. Dude, this guy, okay, his muchacho is his alter ego, and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's an 80s IROC-Z lover, basically is what his alter ego is. He's got a big black wig. You've probably seen it on my Instagram if you follow me.
I'm looking for a bad
Go
time
tell him
out
he
there.
needs to do more muchacho stuff, because it's hilarious.
Muchacho comes out when he needs to. He's a secret play. I got plans for Muchacho. So.
But as he's wearing the Muchacho sunglasses.
Yeah, they got some lightning bolt action going on there.
All right,
Goodness.
so go hit up his channel, hit the subscribe button for him. If you're watching me for the first time, please be sure to hit my subscribe button as well. And as always, have a great day.